All right, everyone, welcome back to the Family Beatdown Fantasy Football League Preview Show, week number 1. This is the 2015 edition. We're back for now our, fifth year? Is that what it is? I'll have to research that. I'll report on it next week. Before we get into our league, let's do the USC Notre Dame update. Both teams won this week. Notre Dame moves up 2 spots in the rankings to number 9, sitting right behind number 8 USC. Notre Dame had a big win at home against Texas. Not the Texas team we're used to seeing, but still a good squad. But USC poured on 33 points for a lopsided win at home. USC had an even more lopsided win as they hosted Arizona State, and that final was 55-6, and it wasn't even that close. 22 new players saw the Coliseum turf for the first time as a Trojan this past Saturday. Looking towards next week, the Golden Domers travel to UVA, taking on the Cavaliers of Virginia, whereas the Trojans are home against the Vandals, University of Idaho, the Vandals. Let's get right to our league. My apologies for the draft. You know, it takes a certain kind of stupid to make the same mistake in a row, 2 years in a row. But that's what you got right here. I screwed up the lineup. We do all of that fun time in Illinois. We get this lineup set, and then I don't input it into the machine, and we have to do it all over again. My bad. I don't think anybody lost any blood over moving the draft from Thursday night to Sunday. But, hey, that's what we get in the Family Beatdown League. All right, matchup this week, Smell This versus Blood, Sweat, and Beer. I broke all my rules, and not only did I go for a Packer, but I went for the Packer. Number 12, Discount Double Check, is on my squad. Demarius Thomas, Andre Johnson, Giovanni Bernard, Isaiah Kroll, Ben Watson. These are all my players, and nobody can have them. And I'm projected to go 124.07. Dani, our number 2 finisher from last year, always strong in this here competition, is projected to go 124.4. She's behind Tom Brady, DeMarco Murray, Rashad Jennings, C.J. Spiller. Dani's going strong with Buffalo, it looks like. Well, I guess Spiller's not with Buffalo anymore. He's down in Arizona. You need to keep up with that. Nonetheless, I'm going to give the pick to Smell This. Taking a look at Gerard Invincibles versus Big Blue, Grandpa's projected to do 125. Veronica's projected to do 135. For Grandpa, it's Matt Stafford at the helm, Adrian Peterson and Olsen and Justin Forsett are some of the more popular names on Grandpa's roster. For Veronica, she's starting with Ryan Tannehill. She's got Eddie Lacy, Jonathan Stewart, and that Arizona defense. I'm going to, even though Grandpa is a 10-point underdog, I'm going to give the pick to the Invincibles. This page didn't load. Come on, Paige. Help her brother out. There we go. Back That Pass Up versus Basic White Chicks. This is Rebecca projected at 108, and Alex's Basic White Chicks at 123. Alex has got Peyton Manning, Des Bryant, Mike Wallace, Lamar Miller, Chris Ivory on his squad. Russell Wilson, T.Y. Hilton, Kobe Fleener, and LeGarrette Blount are, but he's out. You may want to check that, Rebecca. But right now it's 123-108 in favor of Alex. I'm going to go with the Basic White Chicks. In our first husband and wife SmackDown of the year, the Rednecks up against the Swamp Donkeys. Right now it's 133-134 in favor of Dawn. Dawn's got Breeze, Deshaun Jackson, Matt Forte, Mark Ingram, Nelson Aguilar. Nice, a Trojan going with the rookie wide receiver there. Strong move. I'm going to give the pick for no other reason to Dawn for that strong move of the Trojan. For Rick, Swamp Donkeys, he's led by Ben Roethlisberger. He's got a nice lineup too, with Johnson, Macklin, McCoy, and Larry Fitzgerald. So, I don't know. He should be getting more points than that 130, but we'll have to see. Nonetheless, I give the pick to the Rednecks. In the name of the season, Tyson comes through again. Last year, it was Paula's Man Sniffs. That was so fun to say last year. Now it's going to be Moist Mountain Men. Love saying that. Moist Mountain Men. That's one of those words, moist, that just drives people crazy. Nice job, Tyson, on the Moist Mountain Men. Speaking of those moist men, it's 134, 116. in favor over third down for what? Tyson's got Tony Romo, Odell Beckham Jr., LaMarcus Murray, and Gronk for the tight end. Also San Francisco defense, not so bad, Tyson. For Jed, he's got Cam Newton, Marshawn Lynch, Julio Jones, Randall Cobb, Alfred Morris, all good names for Rick, but still the matchups favor the Moist Men. So way to go, Tyson. You and your Moist Men are going to get the nod. And in our game of the week, it's People of Color, Ryan at 118 versus Jake's Blue and Gold 137. For Jacob, he's got Matty Ryan, A.J. Green, Julian Edelman, Jamal Charles, Frank Gore, Owen Daniels. My goodness, just household names all up and down, although Edelman is listed as out. May want to check that, Jake, while you're up there gallivanting in the UP, as they like to call it. For Ryan, he's powered by Andrew Luck, the Marcus Colston, Jeremy Grant, Pierre Garçon, and he's got Abdullah from Detroit as his wide receiver / running back, Amir Abdullah. That is not a bad pick out of the University of Nebraska. Nonetheless, it looks too strong for Jacob with his 137 points. The nod goes to Jake. All right, so that's it for this week. Get your lineup set. Game started on Thursday evening. Have fun, everybody. We'll talk to you next week. So long.